White? Zinfandel? What? Nothing. I just wasn't expecting... It is delicious, fruity and refreshing. Don't judge me. I start to say something, thinking of his lecture about valuing silence earlier, and stop. Sip on my watch the cars drive by. Let's throw rocks at shit. What? Robert suddenly hurls a rock at a stop sign. The ding echoes throughout the empty parking lot. That felt good. He presses a stone into my free hand. Now you try. I don't know. With feeling. I look at the rock in my hand and look at the stop sign. Back at the rock, back at the stop sign. I know what has to be done. I got a problem with authority. I hurl the rock at the sign, sails over the stop sign, right in the window of a parked car, leaving a crack. Dude, run! I leap out of the dark nearest alleyway, wine in hand. I can hear Robert's footsteps behind me. After I'm sure I'm far enough away from the cracked window that I am no longer capable of the heinous cry to stop catching my breath. Maybe we strike rock throwing from the to-do list. Agreed. Suddenly my stomach growls. Oh man, I am starving. Let's get pizza. I can't argue with that. Where's good around here? Actually, I don't even care if it's good. It just needs to be edible and in my mouth in the next 5 minutes. I know just the place. Follow Robert through the maze of alleys and side streets until we eventually end up in front of a tiny hole-in-the-wall pizza joint. The bright red neon sign reads, Pete's Pizza Pizza. Ta-da! I can see a few exhausted-looking workers behind the counter tossing dough and pulling piping hot pizzas right out of the stone ovens. My stomach rumbles again. We go up to the counter and ready to order. Can I get 2 slices of Hawaiian pizza? Oh wait, Zach, are you cool with pineapple on your pizza, right? Respect his gangster, Zach. Respect his gangster.
He has knives, Zach. He has knives.
He has a knife. He has a knife. Just be cool. Just be cool. We wait a minute for our pizza to come out of the oven. I'm practically drooling at the smell. The cashier hands us a giant slice on a paper plate so saturated with grease I'm worried it's about to fall apart. We take our pizzas outside and wander through the alleyways as we eat. I take a bite. It's absolutely delicious. Pineapple is truly the best pizza topping. You said it. Man, I feel way better now. You and me both. We hear noise coming out of a slightly ajar door in the alleyway. Robert looks at me excitedly. Got any more that wild in you? You betcha. Good on ya. Robert and I slide the door open and peek inside. It's completely dark except some flickering light. We slowly creep forward, cautious not to be heard or seen. Shh. Don't shh me so loud. Shh. We come at the end of the hallway and find ourselves standing in front of a movie screen. Oh, this suddenly makes sense. Did we really just sneak into a movie theater like a couple of teenagers? They were talking during the movie. We look into the audience and surprised to find that it's almost completely empty, save for a row of few teenagers in the front. They look annoyed when they notice us. Robert starts making his way to the very back of the theater and I follow him. We settle in with our wines and try to make sense of the movie. It's a romantic comedy, I think. A young man is frantically trying to get through New York to find the woman that he's finally realized he's in love with. Kiss already. There's nobody to kiss yet. You want him to kiss the taxi driver? Hell yeah. The kids down the way notice us heckling. One of them speaks up. Hey man, keep it down. Oh damn, that's Ernest Hemingway, Hugo's kid. Ernest, I know it's you, it's me, your neighbor, hi. Ernest turns back around embarrassed. Turn around next to Robert. You kissed anyone yet? Turns out that yes, he did kiss someone. He made his way out to a tiny island near New York to express his love to a woman who for some reason he knew would be there. She tells him that they hit the jackpot. He said that they had, but I think there was some subtext I'm missing here. Boo! Love is dead. Shut up! It's beautiful. No, you shut up. Ernest grumbles. The credits start rolling. I stand up. Robert immediately pulls me back down. Hundreds of people worked very hard to make this film happen, and you're going to sit here and appreciate them. Okay. Look at that. Elizabeth Shelton. She worked really hard. I bet she did lots of good wardrobe design. Thank you, Elizabeth Shelton, for this beautiful film-going experience. And Peter Anders, catering. Feed a bunch of people so that they can have energy to do their jobs. What a guy.
Oh, Robert's drunk.
We let the credits roll with Robert and eventually thanks every member of the crew. Once it's finally over, he makes sure no animals were harmed in the making of this film. We leave the movie theater. We stumble into the theater parking lot, polish off the rest of our wine. Hey, assholes. Out of nowhere, a rock flies through the air and hits me on the knee. My knee? What the hell? Ernest and his friends stand in the alley, blocking our exit. Oh, what do you guys want? Why'd you have to go and throw a rock at my knee? This is a good knee. My orthopedist is going to be pissed. Ernest tossed another rock down from his hands. What's wrong with this kid? You ruined my theater-going experience. Now you have to pay. Oh, well, I don't have any cash on me right now. Like, movies got really expensive. Ernest hucks another rock on my other knee. I'm able to jump out of the way, but I didn't properly stretch before physical activity, so I'm going to feel super sore in the morning. We ruined it for you? That movie was pretty crappy in the first place. Hey, you take that back. That was a beautiful love story with real, genuine acting. You call that good acting? What classicist mainstream slop have you been served your entire life? What? Have you ever seen any Michael Powell? A Matter of Life and Death? 1946? Easily the toughest 5 minutes of love you'll ever witness. Listen, man. No, you listen. That popcorn-ass dribble the mass media is shoving down your throat will only make you dumber and sadder. You of all people should strive for a higher standard in the art you consume. Your name is Ernest Hemingway, for Christ's sakes. Now you've done it. Ernest rushed to Robert, screaming like a banshee. Ah! I dive between Ernest and Robert, trying to stop the kid. He lunges forward, kicking me as hard as he can in the knee. Fuck my knee! Robert gets in between Ernest and myself, as if he's seeing red. Fuck, my fucking knee hurts. Alright, buddy. Talk like a punk. Get hit like a punk. Robert squares up to the boxer's stance. Queensberry rules. 3 minutes rounds with 1 minute rest in between. No low blows, no fish hooks.
J grabs
or high blows. What? And don't even think about pulling an illegal turnstile. That's an automatic deduction of 3 points. You'll have to designate a second if you're unable to fulfill your role as a main duelist. One of your friends over there looks like he's had enough of youthful vivacity to handle it. Hey man, I don't want to get dragged into this. That movie sucked. It's too late. You two are bloodbound. If he dies, you die. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Talk to Queensberry. We're just gonna go. Ernest's friends warily back away. Robert calls after them. Queensberry Association will hear about this. It's soon better content. Once the teenagers are safely out of earshot, Robert turns to me. Were you about to actually fight that kid? You kidding me? I never hit a child. That would be despicable. You throw the rules at them, though. They always bolt. Nobody wants a Queensberry-sanctioned throwdown. But full disclosure, I made half that up. Wow. See, you don't even have to know the rules. You just make them up. Come on, let's get out of here. Robert and I cooled down a bit as we walk back to the neighborhood. I'm so sorry. I get rarely into the art of filmmaking when I drink. It's okay. I think it's cool how much you like movies. To be honest, I don't know a lot about them myself. Buddy, I got so much to show you. You've ever seen any Sam Fuller? I haven't. Fuller is cash. Thanks for the adventure. Adventure is all I got, buddy. Robert throws an arm around my shoulder and we drunkenly belt out tunes all the way back. We finally get to his doorstop. This was an interesting night. I liked it. Smile forms on his cheeks, a rare sight. Let's hang out again soon, yeah? Yeah. I linger there for a second, swaying drunkenly in the night breeze. Robert claps me on the shoulder. Night, bud. Robert heads back inside. I stumble my way back home. Such a successful date.
Date complete! It's over 9,000! Oh, damn, we got an S rank!
What?
You did good for the first date.
I picked the best choices. I kind of like thought, what would Robert like in this situation?
And you did. You got everything pretty much down.
I'll save. I'm done. Save. Alright, thank you guys for watching Dream Daddy. I'll see you guys in the second date with Robert. Alright, peace. Stay crispy, guys.